apathy monster! You shall...
Well, the Teddy Projects are a series of cartoons that have been made by lots of art institutes across the country. These always star a cartoon version of Teddy Roosevelt because he is the one that championed the wildlife refuges. And the one that we're working on right now, or the one that we're about to finish, is a national Teddy project. We're calling it The Adventures of the Wildlife Refuge Rangers. This particular Teddy project is a national Teddy project which will be shown in all of the visitor centers and possibly broadcast. So ours, that we're finishing right now, the national one, encourages urban kids to get outside, play in the nature, get off of the video games, and go and learn more about the refuges.
If we don't start to care about wildlife and wild places, the plants and animals in the refuges might not last long.
We were approached by Jonathan Schaffler, who is with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, and he has overseen all of the Teddy projects that have been done in North America.
As you can see, Nate, refuges are in grave danger from the apathy monster.
The three of us discussed doing a national Teddy project. We were allowed to take a full year on it, and we had a conference call with Jonathan Schaffler saying what it would entail, and that it was going to be, the point of it was to educate urban children about wildlife.
I'm on my way.
It's better for me to be the director rather than assigning it to a student, because sometimes students are a little too soft on their fellow students, and I needed to be a little harder than that on them to make sure that they met their deadlines. Students are overworked and tired, and they have other classes to think about, and they're not receiving a paycheck for their work, so it's a little harder to get them motivated than it is to get professionals. There needs to be at least one professional in charge. This is what it's like in the real world. When you are working at an animation studio, you must meet your deadlines.
Oh no!
So I think it worked better for me to be the director of the project and then have student assistant directors in charge of specific aspects of the production. But we are also planning to put it in film festivals. Mr. Schaffler, who is our boss at the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, he saw a rough cut. We were about 80% finished, and he wanted to take that and put it in festivals. So this is how much he likes it already, and we're not even finished, so that makes us happy. Try to get a lot of attention. Not only for the cartoon, but for the cartoon's message, which is, get out there, get away from your video games, try to experience nature, learn what nature's all about, learn what refuges are, learn how they help animals and how they help wildlife.
It is an important migration stop for many birds, including the snow goose or the blue goose.